I just bought a Skil pwrcore 12 set. Was it worth it? We're gonna find out. It's been really cold out and I got to go back to work tomorrow, so we had to go fire up the truck. Yeah, ask me how that was. In the meantime, I was sitting here, thinking about this. I like tools and I thought I might do a review of this whole set. I got it on sale at Lowe's. So I thought it was kind of an interesting set. It's a 5-piece, but are all the pieces really worth it? Does a lot of neat things, but is a 12 volt or even is that enough? Probably not, but let's take a look at it. I'm kind of wondering why I have a carburetor on my kitchen counter. Gotta check on the truck real quick. Alright, same check engine lights as always. Cold zapped the battery, so we're gonna have to let it run for a couple of hours, but let's get back in the house. It's 13 degrees. Okay, so we're gonna use my new cabinet here, hide my trash can, and I'll tell you, I did use this already, and that's kind of what got me thinking about it. Use it to rehang that cabinet and that cabinet, but being a 12 volt, it is what it is. So if you're going to do anything serious, I'd go with a 40 volt. But I'll show you the one thing that I couldn't get it to suck the cabinets in. A little bit of a gap there, and there was a little bit more of a gap on that one back there. I did get it on sale. So, I'm not entirely upset with it, but, it is what it is. So, let's open it up. Like I said, I've already opened it up. This was kind of interesting here. It came with 2 batteries. This is neat but useless. It's a speaker. It's a cheap way to give you extra parts. It came with a charger. I haven't taken the drill out. So let's see what that's about. Got the drill. And it came with an angle grinder. Oh, that's a flashlight. And came with an angle grinder, which weird. So let me get that out of the bag. So technically it's a 5-piece with some accessories. The charger. Got one heck of a... It's got an owner's manual for every piece in here. This right here is stuff for this. Okay, I was wrong. That's not an angle grinder. That's a sander. So, I suppose I could have just read the box and figured this out, but hey, where's the fun in that? I did start off, I have used this. I wasn't impressed with the torque settings on this. It's only got 1. So it really doesn't put anything in really tight. But it was enough to put the cabinets in. So, there was that, but... Just for a regular nut driver, I don't know if I'd want this on the semi truck. It's really not much of a heavy duty thing, but it'll get you out of a jam if you need it. So we got that. Now, truthfully, the one thing I was actually pretty impressed with was the most useless thing in here. Leave it to me to be impressed with useless things. It was the speaker. It just takes a regular battery, just snips in. It's got an auxiliary port, and it comes with a cord. And it's got a USB port. Believe it or not, you can actually charge your phone with this while you're listening to tunes. You can charge your phone with a lot of this stuff. It's got little plug-ins here and here, so you can plug them in. It's crazy. So yeah, the speaker was actually really good. It sounded really good. I would let you hear it, but I'm using my phone to make this video, and I don't have any copyright-free music. So, the other thing that was kind of neat, and not quite as useless, was the light. So, the light is, well, it's just an LED. It swivels and all that. But good night. It's bright. It's got these little covers over the batteries, which I think is kind of neat. It's nice. Keeps it, protects it. It slides right in. And yowza! Ooh, it is bright. It's a nice LED, and it'll do in a pinch. This would be handy to have on the road. You can. It's actually got different dimming settings. A high and a low, and like I said, the swivel head and all that. That worked really nice. This would be handy out in the garage or under a car or something. So it's got a little, you can actually, on the back of these batteries, you can actually plug a USB in here and charge your phone. And it's got a little indicator on how much charge is left too. So that's nice. I'm sorry, I've been just fighting glare everywhere. It doesn't matter where in the house. The sander is kind of cool. It's got a little light on it. But it's got a bunch of settings. Up to 6. Easy on and off head and all that. I actually kind of like it. I'll test it out on some cars here. Let's get the battery unhooked. So, the only thing I haven't used the sander and I haven't used the drill. I'm kind of curious on how powerful the drill is. So let's talk about the drill. I like it. It's reversible. It's got 2 different settings. And it's got a whole bunch of different torque ratings on here, all the way up to 17, according to the... I haven't really drilled anything with it, but it's got a little light that'll turn on when it stays on for a minute and then it goes back off. But the fact it's reversible is nice, so something to... It's just light duty stuff. I was actually going to take it out and try to see if I could actually drill through the frame on my trailer to rehang my wheel that obviously didn't work. And I don't think it's going to have the gumption to do that, but maybe when it gets a little warmer we'll try it. I said it's freaking cold out there. So, other than that, I mean, it's neat. So, the price of this, it was on sale. I got it for $99. So that wasn't bad at all. It was $100 off, really. They were doing an end of the year sale. I bought this after Christmas. So it's usually runs right at $200. And why did I buy it? I bought it because sometimes you just have a hard time at the pawn shop. I actually was hoping to find some new batteries for these, and a pair of batteries run you between $80 and $100, and both of these batteries are junk. And so I mean, I spend $100 on a pair of batteries, or I spend $100 on a whole new set. And truthfully, these are, what are these? 18 volt. You know, it's kind of outdated. Maybe if I find another battery that'll work, I will, but these 2 batteries are junk, and I'm not even going to sweat it for what I got into it. Not to mention, that DeWalt set is actually pretty old. So, So what's a good application for this? I mean, is this a professional set? No, it is not. This is an amateur set. This is a hobbyist set. If you're doing things in the basement, or you're doing little woodworking projects, or, you know, you could use it for weekend tinkering, maybe on the car, or do some light duty stuff. It would work great. And for a first set, for like a beginner, this is excellent. But eventually, if you're going to do anything serious and professional, you're going to want to step it up to something with 40 volts. Those 40 volt lithiums, and are great. And the reason I went with a set like this is because I want one battery that's going to power a multitude of things. Truthfully, in a couple of years, I'm probably not even going to be able to find stuff for this because they'll have moved on. But it's a neat set for now. I actually would love to get one of those Ryobi sets because you can use it to power a drill and then use the same battery for a weed whacker. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, and I just haven't found one. Well, no, I've just been cheap. But as for a beginner, this is actually a really good set. And a guy doing hobbyist stuff in the basement and light duty stuff, I don't see how you could really go wrong with this. But overall, I mean, it's not a professional set. It's not anything really serious, but I think it would be really good for the hobbyist. I actually really kind of dig it. It's the first new set of these I've ever bought. I've had some power drills before, and usually back in the day, everything I had plugs into a wall. You've seen me out in the garage using my antiquated stuff, but this right here, I kind of like it. It's not going to go in the semi truck. It's just not big enough for that. But for light duty stuff in the back room, I think it'll work perfect. And the speaker will be nice too. I can just jam some tunes to that, and she'll go. So not a very long video, but it was kind of neat. The Skil set, hey, it's light duty. It's for the good hobbyist, and if you're looking for a beginner set, this is not a bad way to go. But eventually, if you get a little more serious about what you're doing, you're going to want to step it up. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. We'll catch you later.